Welcome to the Travel Show. This is live in the Villages and all over Florida and America. We're the only live, nonprofit 501c3 television show in the nation. Our mission is in the model of PBS and NPR, and we explore the world to promote cultural diversity, education, and have a better understanding of the world around us. So, let's explore our world.
Welcome to our world. This is David Hopkins. He's a senior anchor here at the Travel Show and is coordinator for our special travel club group experiences.
Welcome to our world. This is Faye Watt, and she's my partner and the co-anchor here at the Travel Show. She has extensive travel experience and is a leading national news and entertainment anchor.
At the Travel Show, we explore the news, steals and deals from travel providers, bring you interesting interviews, and tell you about some of the worldwide travel providers that have created special experiences in travel for our travel club members.
We're not a travel agency. Our mission is nonprofit and brings you the best in travel information to help you get out there. First up, let's look at what's in the travel headlines for the week of October 8th, 2022.
First in travel news, looking to fly overseas next year? Delta has added 9 new routes. Yes, the 2022 summer season is officially over, but the Atlanta-based carrier Delta is dreaming of warmer days. The carrier has its transatlantic service for summer 2023. It is adding 3 major hubs to its routes, namely Atlanta, Los Angeles, and New York. This is in addition to the new routes announced in July, which include Tahiti, Cape Town, and Tel Aviv. Travelers now have more destinations to explore with better flexibility, with around 620 weekly flights and connectivity to 32 destinations in Europe and beyond. So whether you're planning an adventurous trip with your pals, or you want to take your children on an educational tour, or you have been planning a trip to Paris to propose to your boo, this announcement by Delta will surely get you going. This is great news from Delta. Delta is an incredible carrier and really does offer so many inexpensive travel plans for our folks, right? And so to be able to start going in more places, they just added Amsterdam, I think like last year. So Delta is growing in a big way, and we're seeing all these incredible new places that they'll be traveling to.
Well, anytime you can travel internationally with one carrier, that makes life so much easier. Not having to deal with luggage transfers. They do it all for you. And, you know, winter's coming. So places like Tahiti or Cape Town, South Africa, where it'll be middle of summer during our winter, sound like great destinations to be. Next in travel news, former Spirit Airlines employees scammed the company out of more than $238,000. Dear travelers, here's an alert for you. Recently, an incident happened where 3 former Spirit Airlines employees were charged with a scheme to profit off passengers looking to get cheaper flights. The indictment from the U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of Pennsylvania alleges that 2 Pennsylvania-based reservation agents and their supervisor encouraged travelers to book cheap future flights, then altered the reservation to a more expensive flight for free. For this, they demanded commission from customers via Cash App and pocketed those funds. The fraud cost the airline more than $238,000 between December of 2017 and August of 2018. The indictment said that those people worked for a major U.S. airline headquartered in Florida, and we all know that Spirit Airlines is headquartered in Florida. Next time you look for cheaper seats on the plane, make sure you're not transacting with con artists. And you know, I've worked in customer service and service industry for a long time, and this is actually really common, whether it's hotels, airlines. You know, you get the people who book a cheap hotel room and go with the free upgrade at the front desk, which they're tipping the person for, but it's costing the company money.
Come on, folks, it's 2022. There's cameras everywhere. They're going to see everything that you do. It is not worth your job to pull off a scam like this, because look, you got caught, okay? So, well, you know what? I'm glad that they did get caught. Maybe they'll be punished and learn from it, but it hurts the consumer at the end of the day, because we end up having to pay for it, unfortunately. Our next travel news headline: after 2 years, Hong Kong is allowing international travel again. Do you know what is renowned as the culinary capital of Asia? Can you name the city with the greatest number of skyscrapers in the world? It's Hong Kong. It is a city where spirituality and fun walk hand in hand happily. And now the city is open to international travelers. Under new rules that took effect on September 26, incoming travelers will be required to undergo 3 days of self-monitoring on arrival. Hong Kong's chief executive John Lee said on Friday that the city's infection numbers have stabilized, allowing for the removal of quarantine. He added, quote, "We hope to give the maximum room to reconnect to Hong Kong and to revitalize our economy," end quote. So why wait? Let us book those tickets and say hello to Hong Kong today. Hong Kong's on my bucket list, David, and it's an incredible, incredible place. It has so much to offer. And look, the culinary capital of Asia. They've been closed for over 2 years. Their economy is hurting and hurting bad. It is time to go travel to Hong Kong for sure.
I actually worked at Disney World in Orlando before Hong Kong Disneyland opened. And to train all the workers for Hong Kong Disneyland, they sent them to Disney World and Disneyland. So I have tons of friends who live in Hong Kong, and I can't wait to go see them. I haven't seen them in years, and I miss them. So finally in travel news, Canada's dropped vaccine requirements to cross the border. Who doesn't love Canada? It's a paradise for all of us. Whether you're an adventure junkie or a traveler on a budget, Canada is surely on your bucket list. And now visiting this beautiful country has become even more feasible thanks to the recent decision by the Canadian government to drop the vaccine requirement for people entering the country at the end of September. Canada, like the United States, requires foreign nationals to be vaccinated when entering the country. Unvaccinated foreign travelers who are allowed to enter Canada are currently subjected to mandatory arrival tests and a 14-day quarantine. The official said that Trudeau agreed to let a cabinet order enforcing the mandatory COVID-19 vaccination requirements at the border expire on September 30th. Trudeau's Liberal government is still deciding whether to maintain the requirement for passengers to wear face masks on trains and airplanes. Get ready to visit the country known for its all-weather charm. You'll love Canada equally with or without your mask. And you know that means this weekend was the first weekend you can travel there without having to worry about the vaccination requirements. I love Canada. Montreal's beautiful. The West Coast, British Columbia is seasonally comfortable all year. There's so much to do and see there.
So much to see in Canada. Oh my God, that's another one on my list for sure. And I have so many friends with family in Canada that unfortunately couldn't even visit them for over 2 years. So I'm so glad that they've raised this, and now that it just makes it a little easier to go to such an incredible place, right? Subscribe to our website for all the latest travel news to stay in the know.
The Travel Club provides the best source of what you love to do most, travel. The Travel Club Travel Show combs the best new deals offered this week in our segment called Travel Steals and Deals.
An inclusive travel show, Steals and Deals, is provided by travel partner Great Value Vacations. Visit Wales and Shakespeare's birthplace in England. 7+ nights with flights from $1,548. Grab your camera and get ready for scenic drives, unforgettable days, and cozy B&B stays. This 7-night trip starts at $1,546 and includes exciting services such as round-trip economy class airfare into Manchester and out of London, a manual rental car which can be upgraded to automatic, so don't worry. Pick up at Manchester Airport and drop off at London Heathrow Airport. Daily breakfast and more. On this trip to the beautiful European countryside, 5 flights are dedicated to Wales and 2 nights are dedicated to Stratford-upon-Avon. Your stay at the respective places will be B&Bs of your choice and DoubleTree by Hilton. What's amazing in these B&B vouchers will be valid for stays in Circle B&B properties throughout England and Wales. Keep your camera handy and eyes open as you will be visiting all-inspiring places as Anglesey, Llandudno, Aberystwyth and Pembrokeshire, Cardiff, Snowdonia National Park, Oxford, and the Cotswolds to Shakespeare's birthplace. The discount is available starting November 2022. Find out more about this trip at greatvaluevacations.com. England is just beautiful. And if you just see these pictures, they are breathtaking. They are all inspiring. It's not all about like London and the city. It's about this countryside and just the bask of beauty. It's just so beautiful there. When they say get ready to take pictures, they are not kidding around.
Yeah, my last name is Hopkins. It's actually a Welsh name. My father's family is from there. Beautiful countryside. And that's the great thing about the bed and breakfasts is there's so many of them in these small little villages that don't have big hotels. So you get to really explore some of the countryside, the ancient castles, some of the amazing sights of England and Wales. Next, we have an exclusive travel show, Steal and Deal, provided by travel partner Virgin Voyages. Book an adults-only cruise on Virgin Voyages before October 4th, and your guest gets 50% off. Here's a dreamy getaway offer extended to you so that you and your bae can experience Caribbean, Mediterranean, Australia, and beyond without hassle. This is your chance to discover ways to recharge, relax, and reset aboard any of Virgin's lady ships. The inclusions on these trips are as amazing as the destinations they'll visit. Your second sailor receives 50% off their voyage. You get an extra $100 towards your prepaid bar tab, and more than $600 of value, including 20-plus eateries, group fitness, tips, and more. This offer applies to Sea Terrace cabins or below, and the bar tab can be purchased for $300 up to 24 hours before you sail. You must hurry to grab these before October 4th, 2022. The trip dates are from August 5th through December 31st of 2023. So book a place on any of these crazy voyages before it's too late. Find out more at virginvoyages.com. You know, Virgin Voyages got started right before pandemic, so they're really cranking it up. And this deal is one you have to grab now. Today is the 2nd. You have 2 days to book this. So go to Virgin Voyages and get this amazing deal.
Relax and recharge. There, you've got it all and you deserve it, right? Hasn't been a tough couple of years. You deserve this. And what's great about this is that the second Voyager goes for half off. That is incredible. You know, I am the one in my family that has to plan the travel, right? And when you're planning for 2 people, it gets very costly. So the fact that the second person goes to this incredible trip for 50% off, that is a steal in itself. Get your tickets today. An exclusive travel show, Steals and Deals, is provided by travel partner Southwest. Go where you want with $59 Wanna Get Away rates. The decision is simple. If affordability and flexibility can close a deal for you, Southwest Wanna Get Away is your made in heaven option. Wanna Get Away is the cheapest Southwest fare class you will come across. You'll earn 6 rapid reward points per dollar spent on airfare. You can cancel Wanna Get Away tickets without penalty. There are no change fees as long as you make changes at least 10 minutes before your flight's scheduled departure time. Yes, you heard me right, 10 minutes. And last but not least, my favorite part, you can bring 2 checked bags for free. Additionally, if you're a frequent flyer and traveling with a friend, Southwest offers a benefit called Companion Pass. But you cannot buy this pass. It can only be earned. Find out more about this amazing consumer-friendly carrier at southwest.com. I love southwest.com. I mean, I know that they're like a cheaper airline, right? But they still treat you fantastic. They still give you something to drink and eat, right? And let's talk about the luggage. There's plenty of times that I will find a cheap airfare, right? And sometimes even cheaper than what my bag will cost. For Southwest Airlines, you get 2, not just 1, but 2 bags. It doesn't get any better than that.
Well, an important thing is the difference between cheap and value. Because Southwest is a great value. Their planes are comfortable. They offer the services. They've got great flight routes. And this rate you can't beat. It's one way, but that means you can plan a multi-stop trip for cheap by going to different cities with different one-way bookings. I love Southwest. I travel with them a lot. Next, an exclusive travel show, Steal and Deals, provided by travel partner Travelzoo. 4 nights in St. Croix, Gateway for 2 from $799, a 60% discount. Expect no less than sandy beaches, turquoise water, plenty of locally distilled rum, and solitude from this trip. That means no crowd and more space to sprawl out along the NLA Bay Tide pools and Crane Bay, which are just steps from this secluded resort named the Carambola Beach Resort, located at St. Croix. This value pack deal is for $799 for 2 guests, a 4-night stay in an Island View studio through February 9th of 2023. The price includes daily breakfast, a welcome bottle of sparkling wine and chocolates, and 2 free drinks. You can choose any dates in February for this deal, but you'll score the most savings on peak December and January stays. A Travelzoo member can extend the stay with additional nights starting at just $199 per night. What makes the St. Croix more special is you won't need a passport. St. Croix is part of the U.S. Virgin Islands, so don't forget to visit the 18th century forts on the island. Find out more about this deal at travelzoo.com. You know, I think a lot of people forget that the U.S. Virgin Islands, Tahiti, some of the U.S. territories, you don't need a passport. They are part of our country. That means you can visit the Caribbean, the tropical paradise, easier than anywhere else.
St. Croix is so beautiful. I went there on my honeymoon. And folks at home, are you in the doghouse? Did you forget to take out the garbage yesterday? Is your husband or wife mad at you? This is a way to get in their good graces again. St. Croix is just beautiful and so romantic. And just like David said, it's not crowded. You sometimes have a whole beach to yourself. It is just, it's just a beautiful dream. Look up St. Croix right now. Finally, tonight, we introduce you to the Travel Club feature experiences. Remember, we're not a travel agency. We're like PBS and NPR as a media network. Suppliers have created special travel experiences exclusively for our Travel Club members.
You can see all these special Travel Club group experiences at our website. In fact, you can see a special expanded travel show television video on many of our special Travel Club experiences. New special Travel Club group experiences are added each week, so continue to stay tuned. Here are the best for this week.
Our first featured Travel Club trip, National Parks and Casino Resorts, 14 days, just $999. This special exclusive itinerary from the Travel Club is a 14-day tour to America's national parks and Nevada's most popular casino resorts. This trip will include 5 national parks and 4 Nevada casino resorts. You will be escorted by a Travel Club trip host. Throughout the trip, first-class accommodations will be provided with private motor coach transportation. Transfers will include Las Vegas Airport to Hotel and Laughlin Hotel to Las Vegas Airport service. Get ready to flood your Instagram with beautiful wildlife photographs along with flashy casinos and fun games. Right from California's Great Central Valley, Sequoia National Park, and the world's largest trees to Las Vegas luxury. Get a larger-than-life experience of everything just from $999. The trip departs on March 26, 2023. Visit the Travel Club website now to find out more and book now. This is just like the evil and the good, right? Like all together. It's just like, oh my God, it's like such a beautiful thing. It's like heaven and hell all in one. You get to go and just experience these beautiful national parks. Sequoia is breathtaking, okay? And on that same camera roll, you've got casino pictures and you at an incredible event or a show in Vegas or winning a ton of money. It's got everything all in one vacation.
And the value is amazing. This trip costs just over $50 a day. You normally can't even get the bus for that, and you get the bus transportations, the hotels, the admission to the national parks. It's a great deal. So here's another Travel Club trip: Israel Transatlantic Miami to Tel Aviv aboard Rhapsody of the Seas, 21 days from just $14.99. This special Travel Club trip of 21 days starts at $14.99 and takes you on the journey of a lifetime. The Rhapsody of the Seas trips departs on April 29th, 2023, and takes you on a roller coaster ride of history, beautiful landscapes, culture, architecture, food, wine, and whatnot. The trip includes door-to-door limo transfers from your home address in Miami-Dade or Broward counties to the Port of Miami, transfers from the Cyprus Pier to Cyprus Airport, and all transfers included in Israel. You'll have a very fun-filled program aboard the ship exclusively for Travel Club tour guests, including special receptions, private parties, exclusive shore excursions, and more. Don't forget to live your The Godfather moments while in Sicily. If the journey does not satisfy your ever-wandering soul, you can also add a 10-day Best of Israel, Petra, and Jordan post-tour from just $14.99 and visit UNESCO World Heritage Site of Petra. Visit the Travel Club website to know more about the Rhapsody of the Seas and book. I love the history, the experiences. You get to see so much of Europe. You get to see Israel, Tel Aviv. The trip to Petra is amazing. Ever since Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, I've wanted to go see Petra. And I have a friend from there who goes and takes pictures all the time, and I'm super FOMO, so I can't wait for this trip.
And you know me, David. The unpacking once is my thrill, okay? I hate having to repack, go to another city, go into another hotel, have to unpack again. You don't have to do that here. And everything is set up for you. All the transfers, everything is set up. There is no way that you can plan a better trip yourself. And you get Sicily, baby! Our final Travel Club trip for this week, Greece 3-continent cruise tour, 13 days from $11.99, free open bar. You are not going to find a better tour than this Greece 3-continent cruise tour, 13 days starting at $11.99 with a free open bar. The Travel Club members love this tour. The 3-continent tour includes Europe, Asia, Africa. Starts between November 2nd through the 14th, 2023. Let yourself get lost in the history of Athens. Absorb the mystery of Cairo and Giza Plateau, along with Ashdod and Jerusalem. You can also avail of pre- and post-tour packages of 5 days, each covering $449 and $699, respectively. The tour includes 7-night cruise aboard Celestial Crystal and 4 nights at Athens first-class Astor Hotel or similar. Special $49 shore excursions offered to Cairo and Ephesus. This well-planned tour will leave you with numerous memorable experiences that you would cherish forever. Don't miss this. Visit the Travel Club website to know more and book. Again, these are just like, wow, dreams come true all in one, and you don't have to plan anything. I mean, it is just all there for you. You will be talking about this trip for years to come.
And you and I will both be on the main trip. I'm also doing the pre and post tour excursions. In the pre-tour, you get to go see the ancient Greek sites like Olympus. And then afterwards, the post tour, you get to go see Santorini and Mykonos and just relax on the islands. I cannot wait for this trip. It's a bucket list to see the pyramids, to see all that. And I am so excited. Well, that's another week of the Travel Club's The Travel Show. We're bringing you the world in a totally new and unique way. We encourage you to join the Travel Club as all the special group experiences are available only to our members.
You want to join this exclusive Travel Club as our television show is here live every Sunday at 1 p.m. and then anytime on demand. We have new Travel Club special trips just like what we introduced today, and we do that every single week. We are also here every week to bring you the news, the travel seller steals and deals from some of the best travel providers in the world, interesting interviews, and a whole lot more.
Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell on YouTube to be reminded of all the new specials every week. This is the only nonprofit 501c3 educational travel television show like this in America. We're not a travel agency, and we provide unbiased recommendations and information on the best that's available in the world of travel.
So, until next week, we wish you pleasant journeys.
And encourage you to get out there. Have a great week.